surgical and routine vision care services.
Our medical director, Dr. Shobha Tandon, MD, PhD, is a board-certified ophthalmologist who is trained at Stanford University.
Dr. Tandon specializes in cataract surgery, LASIK surgery, eyelid surgery, pterygium surgery, and scar-free radiosurgery to remove skin tags, warts, and moles.
To set up a free consultation, call 1-877-636-8474 or visit us at www.neovisioneyecenter.com. You're listening to Pravasvani Radio, the largest Indian radio station in North America, with 24/7 programming on KLOK 1170 AM, serving the entire Bay Area and beyond. Visit us at www.pravasvani.com.
The views, opinions, and statements expressed in the following program reflect the views of program contributors and do not necessarily reflect the views of Pravasvani Radio, its management, or its sponsors. For questions and comments, please call us at 1-855-PV-RADIO, that is 1-855-787-2346, or visit us at www.pravasvani.com.
Now welcome Shah Peerally on Radio Fundu's Law segment. The Shah Peerally Law Group is headquartered in the Bay Area. They have successfully handled many immigration cases inside and outside the United States. Listen to Shah Peerally every Tuesday from 11 a.m. to 12. For more information, visit www.peerallylaw.com.
Views and opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Shah Peerally Law Show and its affiliates. The answers provided are for informational use only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the answers provided. You should contact an attorney to access your case before making a decision. Cases differ. Success one case does not necessarily mean that you should be successful in your case. No attorney-client relationship is created unless an agreement is signed by both the attorney and the client. Call Shah Peerally Law Group on 510-742-5887 for any questions.
Hello, this is Shah Peerally and we're going to have a great show today. I have two important topics to talk today, and the number to call the studio is 1-855-772-8278, 1-855-772-8278. You can watch us live also on AskUsAttorneys.com, AskUsAttorneys.com. Today the topic that we're going to talk about is related to immigration, of course, and we're also going to talk about some debt settlement issue. But there's a there's some sad news that happened on the 19th. There was a raid by immigration, so I'm going to talk about that, and it's going to affect a lot of students that were in that school. So keep tuning in, don't go anywhere. Your number to call 1-855-772-8278 for all your questions. So we're just going to start with the song, and then we're going to go back and talk about all those issues. Yeah, as I said, the number to call is 1-855-772-8278. That's the number. I know it's late, but we have a lot of listeners at this time, but don't hesitate to call for any of your immigration or legal question. I am Shah Peerally, immigration attorney in the Bay Area. Our law firm also do some debt settlement and other civil litigation issues. So any call on those subject I will appreciate on 855-772-8278. Well, it's a nice song, but I have to go on with the program. What happened is on January 19th, the Department of Homeland Security, the ICE Enforcement Agency, raided a school in Pleasanton, California, and that school is Tri-Valley University. And the reason it was raided, according to them, there was a complaint against them for defrauding immigration, and that makes it a criminal issue. Well, as a lawyer, we always know that someone is innocent, and the school is still innocent until proven guilty. However, because of this fact, they shut down the school, and they have given some options to the student. And since this morning, we have been getting an overflow of calls actually in my office, where students are panicking because some of them were arrested and even detained, and ultimately we will be able to help many of them, and there are some ways to do that. If you check on my website, immigrationlegalblog.com, we posted a memo from immigration talking about student visas and what you can do to help yourself, but unfortunately those are case by case basis, and we will advise you to give a call at our office on 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887. The number for the studio today is 1-855-772-8278, and it is kind of sad because the school had almost 3,000 students. That means 3,000 students now are going to be having to look for another school, or ultimately some of them will have to go home, and some have been placed on deportation. We have not really gotten anyone calling and said they were placed on deportation yet, but from the news we have received and I have read on the internet, some people are already been placed on deportation. And since Pleasanton is very near to our office, we can serve people and at least help and guide those students, so that if we have a chance to help them not to go home, we will be glad to do so. So the number to call our office is 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887. And the whole idea what happened is in this raid, they are looking into the fact that they are claiming, ICE is claiming, the Department of Homeland Security, that this immigration is claiming that they have violated certain immigration rules, and basically they are bringing people on a fake student visas. Basically people were using their name to get I-20s, which is the form that you require to get your F student visa, and they were not really going to school, or they were staying in fake areas or fake houses. But until this is proven by the government, we will not believe the government. However, unfortunately for the students, they are kind of out of school. But luckily they are, because many of them it's not their fault, what we will advise them, there are two solutions. One of them is to find a school immediately and come and see us, and the other option is to change status. For example, we have few clients who call, we can change their status really quick to their H4 status because their husband or their wives are on H1B. So this is one option. However, you should look into other options. Some people don't even know they might have problems in their home country and they can be eligible for asylum, for example. And that's where it's very, very important you hire an attorney who's licensed to practice law. Our law firm has been practicing immigration law now for almost 6 years, and we have handled almost more than 1,000 immigration cases, and we're very proud to say we are one of the leading firm in the Bay Area. So you can check our website on peerallylaw.com, Peerally law.com, peerallylaw.com. We're just going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back and talk a little bit about those issues. And the number to call the studio today is 1-855-772-8278, 1-855-772-8278.
Oh girl, you're mine. Oh girl, you're mine. तेरे इश्क में हद से गुजर जाऊं. Oh girl, you're mine. Oh girl, you're mine. वो तेरे इश्क में हद से गुजर जाऊं. मैं झूठ कहूँ तो मर जाऊं. You're mine. You're mine. सब तेरे हवाले कर जाऊं. मैं झूठ कहूँ तो मर जाऊं. You're mine. You're mine. तुझे से मजबूर हो, मिलने से कभी मजबूर हो. ये सोचूं भी जो मैं कभी तो डर जाऊं. You're mine. तेरे इश्क में हद से गुजर जाऊं. मैं झूठ कहूँ तो मर जाऊं. You're mine. You're mine. You're mine. You're mine. तुझे मैं देखा जहाँ तेरा ही ख्याल है. बंदा तुझे कुर्बान है. इस बात से तू अनजान है. बंदा तुझे कुर्बान है. इस बात से तू अनजान है. सच कहता हूँ मैं झूठ कहूँ तो मर जाऊँ. You're mine, girl, mine. You're mine, you're mine. तेरे इश्क में हद से गुजर जाऊं. मैं झूठ कहूँ तो मर जाऊं. You're mine, you're mine. You're mine, you're mine.
Hello there, it's this Shah Peerally. Well, we lost a couple of calls, but unfortunately I think we kind of omitted that when we were listening to that nice song. You can still call us 1-855-772-8278, 1-855-772-8278. I say special hi to people who are listening to us on the internet. You can watch us actually live on the web TV on askusattorneys.com, askusattorneys.com, and you can call us 1-855-772-8278.
तेरे इश्क में हद से गुजर जाऊं. मैं झूठ कहूँ तो मर जाऊं. You're mine. You're mine.
Yes, everybody, we're back on the air, and as you know, these are late night shows. We have also a show on Tuesdays on 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. That means 11 to noon. But we have a special additional show coming this Monday from the same time, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And we're going to talk about immigration law, but we also might have a special guest from a law firm, a friend of mine, from a good law firm in Pleasanton. And today the topic I'm talking about, because this is something which is very, very important right now, is there are 3,000 people who kind of don't have a school right now, approximately 3,000, out of which many of them has been arrested by ICE, which is the Immigration Enforcement Unit, and many of them are calling our office since this morning. I don't know how many calls we receive, and the number to call our office for help is 510-742-5887. and basically what has happened is they have raided this university called Tri-Valley University, which is located in Pleasanton, California, which is next door to us, and our law firm is located in the Bay Area, as you know. And because of this raid, many students are losing they might lose their status of student visas, and many of them are panicking. So there's no need to panic. You can check our website on immigrationlegalblog.com. We have kind of give you quick guidance on this, but the best is to talk to an attorney, an experienced attorney who can help you find ways to protect yourself. So give us a call on 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887. The number to call the studio today is 1-855-772-8278, 1-855-772-8278. So we had some technical issues earlier, and like I was saying, this is kind of a sad story, because many of those people come all the way to study in America, and they pay so much money, and then they end up by getting kicked out because the school is the one who kind of misbehave. Well, still we don't know, because everybody is innocent until proven guilty, and I don't want to put burden on the school, because I know also there are a lot of other issues. When ICE raid places, doesn't mean exactly that these people have done anything really wrong, but unfortunately they already locked the school, and nobody will be able to go there. So you will need to see if you can transfer to another school, or you can change status to something else. So make sure that you call us if you have questions at the office. I know many people are not going to call tonight because many of them are scared also. So call us at the office. We'll give you a confidential consultation on 510-742-5887, and we're going to be open tomorrow from 10:30 to 2 o'clock, so you can always call tomorrow also. I mean, not tomorrow, today. It's already midnight, so around 10 o'clock we will be at the office. So you can call us, talk to Anu. She will schedule an appointment with me or with any attorney in the office. So this is a big subject of today, and this is unfortunate situation, and I really feel sad because the students have been, and many of them are really under stress. I should have listened to some of them when they were calling. Their voices were really, really trembling and things like that. It's very unfortunate, and we are here. We have helped a lot of people in the Bay Area, and we want to help. So call us at the office, 510-742-5887, and the number to the studio is 1-855-772-8278. And don't worry if you call me, I'm not going to take your name on the air, but if you want to get any advice, give me a call. And we're going to go ahead to have another song break, because these are late night shows and people wants to listen to song, and then we will come back and we will talk about another subject.
दिल तो पागल है, दिल दीवाना है, दिल तो पागल है, दिल दीवाना है। पहली पहली बार मिलाता है यही, सीने में फिर आग लगाता है, धीरे धीरे प्यार सिखाता है यही, हंसाता है यही, यही रुलाता है। दिल तो पागल है, दिल दीवाना है, दिल तो पागल है, दिल दीवाना है।
सारी सारी रात जगाता है यही, अखियों से नींद चुराता है, सच्चे झूठे ख्वाब दिखाता है यही, हंसाता है यही, यही रुलाता है। दिल तो पागल है, दिल दीवाना है, दिल तो पागल है, दिल दीवाना है।
इस दिल की बातों में जो आते हैं वो भी दीवाने हो जाते हैं, मंजिल तो राह ढूंढ लेते हैं, रास्ते मगर खो जाते हैं। दिल तो पागल है, दिल दीवाना है।
दिल तो पागल है, दिल दीवाना है। सूरत से मैं न पहचानूंगी, नाम से भी न उसको जानूंगी, देखूंगी कुछ ना मैं सोचूंगी, दिल जो कहेगा वही मानूंगी।
दिल तो पागल है, दिल दीवाना है।
हाँ ये पागल है, हाँ दीवाना है।
सब निशानियां, लोगों की सारी परेशानियां, इस दिल की है ये मेहरबानियां। हो दिल तो पागल है, दिल दीवाना है, दिल तो पागल है, दिल दीवाना है।
सारी सारी रात जगाता है यही, अखियों से नींद चुराता है,
धीरे धीरे प्यार सिखाता है यही, हंसाता है यही, यही रुलाता है।
दिल तो पागल है,
दिल दीवाना है,
दिल तो पागल है,
दिल दीवाना है।
having issues with deportation, asylum, fiancé petitions, parents petitions? Are you having issues with your H-1B, L, O, or any kind of visas? Are your immigration issues not letting you sleep at night? Let our dedicated and compassionate law firm help you. We are one of the most reputable law firms in the Bay Area in immigration and debt settlement. Our law firm has handled more than 1,000 cases in immigration. Call Shah Peerally Law Group on 510-742-5887. Our staff speaks Urdu, Hindi, Punjabi, Arabic, French, and Creole. Check our website at www.peerallylaw.com.
Yes, we are back on air. It was a very nice song, brings back a lot of memories. The number to call the studio is 855-772-8278. It is a toll-free number actually. That means you're not paying for that, so don't get worried. I think people were calling and then the line dropped a couple of times, so I apologize for that. So we were talking about this issue with the Tri-Valley University, and unfortunately this is happening just in our back door, and there was an ICE aid, which is an immigration custom enforcement raid, and many students now are basically out of school, so they've been calling our office. You can still call our office on 510-742-5887, and we see what we can do for you, and sometimes you have opportunities to get things, at least we can change the status or find out what you're eligible for or change school. So the next topic I'm going to talk about is another area of law that we practice, which is debt settlement. I have some news on this. Actually, there was a study made, and this report comes from the National Consumer Law Center, which is an organization that kind of protects consumer rights, and it's and their reports, and they kind of mention that the consumer debt collection complaints and suits continue to rise. What does that mean? It means that people are complaining that debt collectors are harassing them. And what happens? Let's say you owe credit cards, right? You owe some money in credit cards. Unfortunately, when times were well, everybody were paying on their credit cards. They will buy stuff and keep paying. But then suddenly, with a downturn in the economy, many people lost their jobs or their businesses, and here it is, they don't have money to pay, and the credit card's not going to leave you alone. They keep piling late fees, interest, and all this stuff. And the truth is that many people are not able to pay, not because of their own fault. They have been kind of attracted to use those credit cards. It was a plastic world. Everybody will be just using them because they think it's a normal way, and guess what? Now they don't have enough money to pay. So what do you do next? Let's say you owe on a credit, you owe almost $50,000 in credit cards, and what should you do? You can't pay, you don't have the money to pay minimum payment, you have to eat, and you have to pay the mortgage often, so you have not many choices. One of the good choices is a bankruptcy, and if you need help with a bankruptcy, you can give us a call at 510-742-5887. We don't do bankruptcy in the office, but we have a great attorney, Christy Hernandez, who has a high success rate with her bankruptcy cases. We refer the cases too. But there's another option. The other option is called debt settlement. What I'm talking about here is not the regular debt settlement that you have with the debt settlement companies you see on TV. Many of those, as much as many of them are genuine, many of them are not doing a genuine job. They're just taking people's money, and they're not able to do much. Because remember one thing, debt, basically when you owe credit cards companies, what they will do, they will try to collect their money, right? Once they cannot collect their money, they will send it to a collection agency. And if the collection agency is not able to recover the money, the next step, they will send it to a lawyer. And you'll be surprised, there's one big law firm that is a 6th-floor law firm that does only collection. And guess what? They do only collections, and they're doing very well. That means a lot of people are owing money. But because they're law firms dealing against you, they know the law, they know the tricks how to basically make you pay. One of the tricks is they will file a judgment against you. Most people will not defend themselves, and guess what? They'll get a judgment against you. What happens when they get a judgment against you? When they get a judgment against you, they have a right to garnish your check, take any of the equity in your house, put a lien on your house. They can also put a lien on any of your assets. And that's kind of a very, very bad, because once this happens, you're pretty much stuck. Everything that you got is gone. The little that you save is gone. So one option, like I was mentioning before, is to go to a bankruptcy. But the other option, which is kind of very interesting now, which we do in our office, is debt settlement. And what we do in the debt settlement, you come to us to say, Shah, I owe $50,000, I cannot pay. What we do, we will negotiate with those creditors for you, the credit card companies or the law firms that is representing you. Will say, okay, you have a big hardship on your hand, and we say our clients have a big hardship. Of course, you have to have a genuine hardship, and they are not able to pay for that. What we'll do is that we propose them, okay, we can offer you a certain amount of money, and whatever the rest of the money that you owe, they have to write it off. So basically, for example, if you're $50,000, they might be able to settle it maybe for $10,000-$15,000, and the rest of the $35,000 they have to write off. They will issue a 1099-C form for you, but if you have a good CPA, they will be able to help you with the taxes. We don't handle taxes, and I have a disclaimer here, I'm not giving any tax advices. But we can help you negotiate those debts, and I'm very, very happy. So far we have negotiated almost 100 to 200 more than 100 credit cards for people, and we have been able, on each and every case, we have been able to get a result. We have got, the best we have gotten so far is 17% of the value that people had to pay. That means if that person owe on $100,000, they paid only $17,000, and the rest of the $83,000 was written off. And the worst case I think we got was 70%. But it depends what stage you are on. If even they already got a judgment against you, you can still negotiate with them. So whenever you have cards like American Express, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, Capital One, Citibank, Discover Card, HSBC, credit unions, and even business line of credits, if you had a business, they give you a line of credit back in the good days, and now you cannot pay because your business is not doing well, you can always negotiate those debts. You can try to do it on your own. You might be able to, you probably will be successful, but the difference using an attorney to do it is we know what happens next, and we can always negotiate with them, and they know you have leverage on your side. So it is easier if you have an attorney by your side, because they have attorneys on their side. And also another thing that we have started doing is that one thing most people don't know is if your house have two loans and they're not purchase money loans, and they have already foreclosed on your house, the second loans becomes an unsecured debt. That means they can come after you just like a credit card to get that money even after the house is foreclosed. On the first loan they cannot do it, but on the second loan nobody prevents them from doing it. So what happens then, that loan becomes the same as what we call a credit card, and we can negotiate that too for you. So you can give us a call if you have questions on those on 510-742-5887. The number to the studio today is 1-855-772-8278. I know it's late, but for those who are listening, if you have credit card issues or any legal issues you need help from us, please give us a call. We're just going to take a quick break, and we will be back after those messages. Thank you. Yes, we're back on the air, and we were talking about debt settlement, and many people wonder what is a debt settlement. The easy way to explain a debt settlement are for people who are in trouble, cannot pay their debts, and do not want to file bankruptcy or cannot qualify for bankruptcy. What we will do in our firm, and we have successfully done that so far, we will negotiate these debts, bringing it down to by 50%, and sometimes 60% or 70% or even 80%. The best we have done was 82% down. So basically we reduce the debt for you and we negotiate it, and ultimately you are off debt. Debt is something which is really killing a lot of people. If you check our website, yourdebtsettlementattorney.com, you will have an idea how much money people owe out there, and that's very unfortunate, but that's a fact of life. And in America we have been pushed by credit card companies to take credit cards, and now when people cannot pay for them, those people are being sued, are being mistreated and harassed. You will be surprised how many harassment calls, to the point that complaints have started going to the FTC. As I was mentioning earlier, FTC since it rose by 10,000 complaints from in 2009. So people will be complaining about the way collection companies are going after them and trying to hurt them and basically trying to get money from them. But luckily there are some rules to that. Whenever you hire a lawyer, for example, one of the laws, if the lawyer put what we call an FDCRP letter, basically that letter is will tell them they cannot be calling you on certain time, and they cannot call you at all. Actually, they have to be dealing with the attorney, but that applies only to attorneys or recognized representatives. And our website for that is yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. It's one word, and you can really read about the reasons why it would be good to have an attorney on your side. One of the first reasons are basically all these credit card companies are using attorneys to fight you. So why should you not use an attorney to defend you? And the good news is that we will not charge you any money until we win the case by credit card. So for example, you have 4 credit cards. Every time we settle the credit card, you come, then we will get paid. So you don't have to worry about, hey, I'm paying the lawyer and I'm not going to get the work done. No, you pay us after we finish part of the work. So every time we finish one, you pay us as we go along. So you don't have to worry. And then the second reason that it would be good to hire an attorney is, under FTC rules, many debt settlement has been forced to stop operation. What was happening, like before October last year, debt settlement companies will be kind of taking advantage of people. What they will say, give us some money, we'll put it in an escrow account, and then slowly we'll keep the money and we'll settle for you. The truth is that most people were not able to complete the account, and the debt settlement company will keep their portion, even though we return some of it. Ultimately you lose more money and you end up by having to file bankruptcy. So you might as well just file bankruptcy in the beginning. And as I said, you can call us at the office if you need help with bankruptcy. We can refer you to someone good. The number to our office is 510-742-5887. We're not going to take any live calls now, so I'm going to wrap up the show basically talking about debt settlement. And the other reason that you want to file to have an attorney on your side is if you have a lawsuit against you. As I was mentioning, when you don't pay for your credit cards, the credit card companies are going to file a lawsuit, and most of the time they will win because you owe that money. So when they win that, then what they have is a judgment against you. Once they have a judgment against you, they can come and garnish your checks and put lien on your properties and basically take anything you have as assets. But even if you have a judgment already filed against you, you can still call us and we'll see what we can do about it. Oftentimes we are able to negotiate these debts even after a judgment, and you'll be surprised how many people don't even realize they have a judgment against them. So the other thing when we want to hire an attorney, a licensed attorney, is we are trained in the art of litigation. That's our job, right? And as our job, we also have to negotiate settlements. And who's the best who can help you in a settlement rather than an attorney. So make sure that you hire an attorney, a licensed attorney. I don't mean anybody else. So just these are few reasons why you have to hire an attorney, and I have some more reasons. We'll take another quick break for a song, and then we'll be back and we'll wrap up in another 5 minutes. Thank you for listening to us, and we will be back in 5 minutes, and after that we will wrap up.
asylum, fiancé petitions, parents petitions. Are you having issues with your H-1B, L, O or any kind of visas? Are your immigration issues not letting you sleep at night? Let our dedicated and compassionate law firm help you. We are one of the most reputable law firms in the Bay Area in immigration and debt settlement. Our law firm has handled more than 1,000 cases in immigration. Call Shah Peerally Law Group on 510-742-5887. Our staff speaks Urdu, Hindi, Punjabi, Arabic, French and Creole. Check our website at www.peerallylaw.com.
Hello everybody, it's late now, we're almost finished with the show. I just wanted to remind everybody that you can call us on 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887. Our website is peerallylaw.com, Peerally law.com, and for the debt settlement it is your debt settlement attorney, one word.com, and you can read a little bit about the work that we do. And we have a law show during the day also from 11 a.m. to 12 on Tuesdays, and you can, this week especially we're going to have one also on Monday, so tune in and you can call us on that day if you have any live question. I am Shah Peerally, your immigration attorney. I say thank you for everybody. Good morning and good night. Bye. And before I go, I wanted to dedicate this song to a friend of mine who's in Mauritius. She's watching online on askusattorneys.com, and I just say special hi to her and to all everybody who's listening and to my family listening online right now. Thank you.
आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तनु, आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तनु।